It's time to get real about it. It's time to really see where this thing going, right? Now, you know, at the beginning of the year, I remember I told y'all, your words got power. You know, Travis Hunter said he wanted to win a Heisman, want to win 2 of them. But he got an opportunity to win 1. That's all that really matters, getting you 1, right? All right, you know, Coach Prime done said, we going to win. We here. We going to dominate. We going to do what we do. We got a squad. We right on track. We can win. Well, all that is right on track. Well, one thing Coach Prime said earlier, now I know he might have been playing, but he wasn't playing, if that makes sense. So he said, hey, Rob Livingston, we might only have him 1 year. Something like that he said at the beginning of the year. But look here, y'all. Rob Livingston is doing his thing. He living up to the standard that has been said about NFL guys coming to be the DC at a college. From the NFL to DC at college level. And what the word was is, when an NFL guy comes down to the college level, fresh from the NFL, not NFL, college a little bit, then NFL and all that, just NFL to college. Them boys come in, and for some reason, they have a top 10 defense. When the NFL guy becomes the defensive coordinator, he ends up with a top 10 defense. I don't know what they know coming from the NFL, but I think if I'm a coach based on this information, I would send one of my coaches to the NFL to learn what he need to learn to bring it back to us. I don't know why it feels like that, but okay, now let's look at the NFL teams that are terrible. You got Tennessee, terrible. The Raiders, terrible. Jacksonville, terrible. It was about 6, 7 more teams on I seen that was terrible, but them the 3 that just caught my eye. So y'all don't mean to tell me they're not paying attention to Coach Prime? They paying attention now. Everybody's seeing what it is. They like, dog. So the Bengals had him? Check out his resume, because right now, first year being a defense coordinator and he balling like that. Do y'all think the NFL will take him back as a defensive coordinator? He got 1 year up on his belt, and he working with Pat Shermer. You don't think Pat Shermer connected? You don't think Rob Livingston connected? Now, I ain't saying he gonna leave. We just gonna talk about it now because everybody keep asking me about it, so we might as well talk about it. We might as well talk about it. At the end of the day, right now, Rob Livingston is a hot name, y'all. The boy hot. The boy is hot. Like, he got somewhere. Second half, he'll shut you down. But think about it. We done shut down Arizona, Cincinnati. Imagine we shut down Texas Tech, Utah, Kansas, Oklahoma State. Then whoever we play next. And then if we get an extra game, but let's say we got a total of the last 7 games, he done shut everybody down. NFL be looking for innovation. It might be, say the Jaguars need a new DC. Say, now this is a side note. I don't think it'll happen, but this is a side note. Say Alabama need a new DC. They like, hey, say Ole Miss, say, hey, we got some money, we'll pay up to get you over here. Y'all, I'm just saying, it's going to be some opportunities. I personally don't think he'll leave us to to go to another college. I think he'll stay 2 years. But I'm giving you this scenario just in case he say, hey, Coach Prime, I appreciate you, big dog, but I'm finna hit that lead. Hey. Now, he might want to hit it. I believe somebody in the NFL will offer him the DC job. Why? He done put in a lot of work with the Bengals, and he balling with us. So 2 people who really get looked at is Pat Shermer and Rob Livingston. They both getting looked at, but right now I'm just dealing with Rob Livingston. Rob Livingston is getting looked at, y'all. That you know he is. You think when all them people coming to talk, they ain't talking to him? You think they ain't seeing that he's smart? Now let's be real. Now, if the GM's coming, I ain't talking about the scouts and stuff. The scouts may go back and the scouts may be connected to one of the boys and they got some highs up and they remember, hey, yeah, he's smart. But think when Prime telling everybody how smart he is. Pat Shermer probably getting calls on him like, hey, you think your boy come? Now, I know they probably all talk about it, hey, Coach Prime, let's lay it all on the table. Let's lay it all on the table. So I know somebody done had in the NFL had to have their eyes on him like, boy, if he could take Colorado defense that Coach Prime put together, he could take care of NFL team, NFL defense that we put together. So we just getting this conversation out early because y'all keep asking me about it, so we just gonna talk about it. Y'all been asking about it, now let's talk about it. Can or will the NFL DC job come available? It is some trash teams in the NFL. It's some teams that's looking to make a wave. And right now, you got Rob Livingston. He's learning from Deion Sanders. He already got his information that he bringing with him. He already probably still holler at his defensive coordinator. He already could bounce ideas off of Pat Shermer. Pat Shermer was an OC in the NFL. And I told y'all, Pat Shermer, y'all, oh man. I'm going to do a whole nother show about Pat Shermer, but Pat Shermer, that boy smart, y'all. That boy smart. Like, that boy smart. And I know Rob Livingston smart. And what I mean by that, them boys above the average. They above your little, I'm just saying, they're above something. So, man. Then you got to think, who else get to learn from him? Is Coach Danzy soaking that information up? Is who else? Danzy over there. Who else would want to make a come up? Maybe even Coach Lewis. Is Coach Lewis taking all that information in? But maybe he don't want to make a come up. I feel like Danzy want to make a come up. Who else over there, y'all? On that defensive side that might want to make a come up. I think just Danzy. I don't really know nobody else. George Hilo. He probably soaking this information in. So I think we already have. Hey, boy, Coach Prime's, that boy be smart. Listen, I think Coach Prime got Danzy there and George Hilo there learning the information, taking all this in. So if old boy if Rob Livingston jump and hit the league on us, boom. Now, you know they got other jobs you can have. Like, you can have a coach in waiting. You could be a DC in waiting. Like, hey, bro, we know you firepower. We got to go and snag you. Because you got to think now, if I'm a sorry NFL team, my team's sorry. And this man, when it came to Colorado, who I'm doing this because we know we could have won more, only won 4 games, which we know we really could have won by 6, maybe 7 to 9, but let's say 6 at the bare minimum. So we was a bowl team last year. We just didn't go bowling. And they made a turnaround like this. Jeff Fish, now listen, if Jeff Fish could figure this out, if Jeff Fish, while he was at Arizona, Arizona and then transitioned to Washington, if he figured this out, if Jeff Fish figured this out, how many other people figuring this out? Now, if Jeff Fish done figured out you go from the NFL to college DC and you take off like a rocket, what is the scenario of college DC going back to the NFL taking off like a rocket? Now, I wish Jeff Fish would get that because, And then, let me look at I don't know what the Chargers record is, but look at the Chargers. Are the Chargers doing something? Because the Chargers got a college DC. But I think that DC might have been in the NFL too. So they really don't even count because they done been in the NFL before. But Rob Livingston, y'all, has an opportunity for that NFL. If you know all eyes on Colorado, everybody, listen, the word is, which is a fact, that from the top of the NFL to the bottom of the NFL checks out the players if you got a first through a third rounder, at least one on your team. We got a few on our team, right? So that means everybody in the organization is seeing the offense do what they do and the defense do what they do. So with them seeing the defense, they seeing Rob Livingston. They're seeing when he go in first half and then that second half, like, dog, them boys switch up. Oh, that's nice. Now imagine Pat Shermer teaching Rob Livingston the game. Like, all right, I know we working on Colorado stuff, but on the side note, coach, I just want to come to you and learn from you. Because if I'm Rob Livingston, I'm going to Pat Shermer to learn. I'm going to Pat Shermer to say, hey, I know I could be an NFL DC, but what am I missing to be an NFL DC? Pat Shermer going to give you the game. He was an NFL head coach twice. Then he was a offensive coordinator throughout the league. He know how to play chessmate with you. So Rob Livingston really is in a speeded up level of knowledge right now. He was getting it in Cincinnati. He's getting it here. Because you got Pat Shermer could drop that knowledge on him. Warren Sapp, Damian Lewis, George Healy, all of them could get this information and he's growing. Just imagine your mind growing. This is why I tell you, you create value. When you come on these social media sites and you produce, you're going to get better and better and better. And you're going to create value. And then when you learn and you reading books and you listening to stuff on your way to the job, you're going to grow. Well, imagine he's growing. He's growing. Like, whatever he grew in Cincinnati, he's growing here too. So, we just talking, y'all. We just being real. Somebody on these NFL SAR teams want that man. And somebody may tag co-defensive coordinator to him. Because he ain't had that at Cincinnati. Somebody might say, bro, we can't get it to you yet, but we're going to put co on there, and we're going to pay you real good, and we're going to have you in here working that thing. Because we want you to start getting in that mindset because we want to give it to you. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Now, I believe we already got, now, Coach Prime going to have a lot of people want to come to us for a lot of reasons, but I think George Hilo is there for a real reason. Like, hey, just like Pat Shermer was there, I think George Hilo there. But I can't knock out Coach Danzy, because he done also said Coach Danzy, he could see him being a DC in the Power 5 level as well as a head coach. So that's a scenario. That's them two guys that's soaking up the information. It's just, would he hire one of them or would he bring in another NFL guy? So I'm telling y'all, if Jeff Fish could figure that out, that the NFL guy come down to be a DC in the college level, always a top 10 person, then somebody done figured out, some of them boys got to be going back. Because you got to think, Rob Livingston jumped at the perfect opportunity. The perfect opportunity was to be a DC. Who would give him the chance to be a DC? And you done heard Coach Prime brag on this man. Brag on him by how smart he is. How he broke the stuff down. I even asked Coach Prime, Coach, hey man, what made you take Rob Livingston? And he was fresh, like no DC experience, just safeties in the NFL. What made you feel like he was him? Coach Prime said, man, that man get on the board. He broke down everything. He overly done it for you. He overly showed you what he'll do. So, excuse me. Rob Livingston doing his thing, y'all. That boy doing it. Hey, he doing it. Rob Livingston is doing it. So I'm like, dog. So y'all, if he leaves us, I believe we'll be in great hands. Now, do I personally think he'll leave? No. It's just me. I don't think he'll leave. I think he'll stay. Get him 2 years up on his belt, possibly 3. But do I think if him and his wife sitting at home and they talking about, hey, babe, I love Colorado, but I liked how you did it in the NFL. She might want that back. You never know how when you sitting at home. Because my wife be telling me all the time, Cole, I love to live somewhere else. Me, I love my area. But she don't see, and my wife went to college around the area. So she ain't never really get to leave. I traveled the country. I done been around. I done been different places. I done lived different places. So my wife never had that. So she wants to live somewhere else. Me, I don't. So now you got a dynamic. Do I want to leave when I get an opportunity? Or do I stay? You know, so is his wife saying, hey, babe, I kind of like that NFL life over this college life, you know? I'm just saying, y'all, these are real questions. It is some teams. I told you Jaguars. Ooh, woo. I told you the Tennessee Titans, the Raiders, the Jets, the Giants. And that's just 5 off the top of my head, y'all. That's 5 NFL teams looking to have a defense that can play some ball. And they already know the way Coach Prime operating. It's like we got an NFL team. And what I mean by that is you have Coach Prime bringing in guys all the time. Hey, bring them in, bring that one 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 in. Let's ride. And then the defense coordinator got to get there and make it work. Well, that's just like the NFL. Draft, cut, free agent. All right, this is the squad, make it work. Well, Rob Livingston knows how to make it work. Matter of fact, Rob Livingston, what makes him look even better, y'all? What made this man look even better? Rob Livingston came into a situation he had no control over. He didn't get to bring no D-line coach, no linebacker coach, no secondary coach. He didn't get to bring in not one coach. He brought himself. And he had to fit in to the box or circle, whatever Coach Prime had his situation locked up. You know how I say, he had to fit in. So that made Rob Livingston look that much better, that much smarter. That made Rob Livingston a guy that you want to have. When I sit there and I'm a team that need a defensive coordinator, and I'm looking at Rob Livingston, and I'm saying to myself, hold on, Prime didn't let him bring nobody with him? Hold on. So you telling me Rob Livingston left the Bengals to be the DC not knowing nobody, just coming. And he made all that work. And he just got there in January, late January, February? Oh. And what they giving up per game? Okay, I don't want to count the K-State game because that game was a weird game. I ain't counting that one. That's his score for the game. Oh, I got to have him. So, y'all, Rob Livingston is going to be a hot name. Just pretty much know, y'all, if he don't leave us this year, it's maybe next year. He don't leave us next year, it's maybe next year after that. It's something going to happen, but I don't think he'll leave for college. I think Rob Livingston is going to leave for the NFL DC. And, y'all, I can't tell you no story. When he go be an NFL DC, I got to check his team out. I got to check him out because it feels like his history is with us, which it is. So I'm going to ride with him. I'm going to see what he do. If he dip, I'm going to go see where he go. But let me see what y'all talking about. Jennifer, what's good? JB, what's good? Missy Willer, Almighty, what's happening? Shake hands with Destiny and Drill. Hey, Missy Willer, week 44, day 5, y'all. These the last few weeks of the year. Please operate in the manner that you want to start your year out in. Man, operate like that. But hold on, let me slide back up. See what everybody was talking about because I don't want to miss you. JB, you say he's very talented and the players love him. That's what I'm saying. That's what's going to make him look real good. JP, you say hope he stays at least one more year before he moves on. I do too because he is balling. Stevie, you say, honestly, I want to see him grow at least one class of talent and implement his whole system for all season. Me too. But at the same time, y'all, The NFL might be calling. I'm talking about you gotta think somebody in the NFL gonna offer this man. I-77, you said he will be there at least one more year at DC. I'm hoping that, but we everybody acts, so we gotta put it out there. True Boys fan, you say, what's up, bro? Congrats on your success, and I hope God keep blessing you. Amen to that, and hey, right back at you. JB, what's good? You say they are not leaving Jordan yet. Hey, they gonna stay for a while, huh? So nigga the realtor, what's happening? JB, you say, I hope he stays like Coach Rob. We gonna see. Justin said, like football for life. Hey, you know it. What's good? You say, I'm eating all my kids. Hey, that can't be for real, ain't it? Jennifer, you say, I think Livingston enjoys working with the age. Yeah, he do. But at the same time, that man, I believe Rob Livingston got NFL head coaching on his mind. I just do. Just he strike me as a young guy that's been dedicated to the game. Because I ain't get dedicated to this thing until life started getting for real. I'm like, whew. If you don't go get it, you ain't gonna have nothing. So just imagine he been dedicated to this thing. So yeah, I think Rob Livingston, I think he on the fast track, y'all. That boy on the fast track, y'all. Best believe them eyes on him. If we talking about it right now, just think the NFL been talking about it. They been talking about it. Lover boy, you say, can we stop talking this into existence? Oh, that's coming. It's coming. Now, he might like college ball and say, Prime, I'm going to rock out with you. Just pay me some more money. Justin, you say, after all you have seen so far this year with Texas Tech, how should we approach? They have a quarterback issue, I think. I ain't even really locked in on them other than when we played the early game. But they team different right now, so I ain't locked in on them. I will lock in on them tomorrow when they play that game. Mike, you say, morning, bro. I asked you that question 2 or 3 days ago. How many coaches might leave because the winner? Yeah. And that's why we talking about it, because I just say, you know what? It's the perfect time to just really just jump in on this thing. It's the last day of the bye week because, you know, Saturday, then Sunday is really back on game day. So we talking about it. Him and Pat Sherman is going to be 2 hot names, yo. Missy Will, you say, I certainly think there will definitely be offers, college football. Yeah, hey, they going to push, hey, Bob, we got to get Rob Livingston out of there. Even Pat Sherman. Listen, I heard Deion Sanders say that he finally has 2 coordinators. We got to get them out of there. Call one of the NFL guys and tell them about Rob. They know about Pat. But get Rob out of there. That defense is fierce. Now, when you go online, I need you to type up that Rob Livingston he really loved the NFL. He really loved it. And the only reason he came now is to get the DC title. Now that he has it, he can go back to the NFL as a DC or co-DC. You write that up now. Write it up now. Right now in the bye week. Write it up. Yo, they scared. They scared of Rob Livingston. Rob Livingston is him, y'all. Rob Livingston is a game changer. I'm so thankful we got Rob Livingston. Listen, when I saw him, matter of fact, I told him when he came by me, I say, man, we blessed to have you, man. I told that man at Central Florida. I said, we blessed to have you, man. Ooh. I learned something about Rob Livingston that game, too. But I can't technically tell y'all because I don't think nobody else saw it, but the guy that was with me saw it. And he pointed it out to me. And I was like, you gonna ever tell anybody? He said, nah, I'm gonna just let Rob Livingston. But Rob Livingston, everybody got something they do, y'all. I don't know if y'all ever see it, but if you go to a game, just watch Rob Livingston and see, you're gonna see it. He got something that he do, and you gonna see it. You got something that he do. He got something that he do, you gonna see. But y'all, Rob Livingston is that guy. Coach Prime got something in him. And Coach Prime told us, y'all, he said, I might not have him long, y'all. So he said it. So that mean the word is out, y'all. And we got proof. You know they say proof in the pudding. You got proof in the pudding. You got the proof in the pudding. So, hey, the proof there. That man like that. That man like that. Let me see where y'all was at. Hold on. Let me see where y'all at. Trying to catch everybody's stuff. Trying to catch everybody. Jay, you say no, he's not leaving. Why would he just jump ship after the first time doing it with these young guys? Because NFL where you really want to be at. NFL really where you want to be at. I think that's really where you want to be at. You got to think how long he was there. Miss Pleasant Plump. Missy Willer, you say, but nevertheless, Coach Prime will not be stopped, though. Correct. He going to always have somebody he's looking for. JB, you said Coach Prime steady add more. Yeah, listen. That's how you stay ahead of the game. Nick Saban done taught us that. Have guys already ready. So when they dip, you already good. You just replace them and go. Replace them and go. Replace them and go. Replace them and go. Like you got the system down pat. Lil G, you said Rob is a game changer. Hope he stays with Prime forever. Yeah, now you know. El Kill, what's good? Shake hands with Destiny. You say I do believe Coach Hilo is the backup plan of Livingston. I do too. I do too, because I heard George Hilo, that boy real smart. I heard that boy real smart. And then I even heard Coach Livingston talk about it like, hey, George Hilo coming right, had that thing at the halftime, broke down. So George Hilo might be really that boy too. So yeah, this thing getting real, y'all. Hey, put it like this now. We have great coaches and great players, and people gonna be wanting to take. CB, you said, dang, they don't stay long with Prime. He get coaches and good players to the league. Hey, ASAP. Stevie, you say I'm not sure they bring in a 2-year DC from college up to the pros like that. Now, you got to think, he been in the NFL a long time, and he was with Cincinnati when they went to that Super Bowl. That man done learned some stuff. And now that he DC, he calling his own plays. I think that add to him. Like I think that was all he was missing. And that's why Coach Prime said at the beginning of the year, like, hey, y'all, I don't know how long we're going to have him. Like, Prime said something like that. This is a guy that he's on the fast track, y'all. Just know he on the fast track. It could be this year, next year. He on the fast track. Mr. Hillman, you said, I think Livingston and Sherman stay at least 1 or 2 more years. I want him to. But if we end up 10-2, y'all, and it happened to be we get into the Big 12 championship game and win, and get into a playoff game and win, come on, man. Y'all don't think Rob Livingston gonna get an offer? The Cincinnati people gonna talk about him good. They gonna ask Pat Sherman, he gonna talk. Deion Sanders gonna talk. He gonna talk. They gonna get it. Somebody gonna, listen, y'all, somebody gonna offer this man. Somebody gonna offer him. Watch, we gonna hit. We'll hit. Somebody gonna offer this man the defense coordinator spot in the NFL, and he either gonna take it or turn it down. But we gonna hear about it. I guarantee you we gonna hear about it. I guarantee you that man gonna hear about it. Because if Prime go 10-2, you know defense win championships. Man. D, you say one more great year at CU, then the NFL be calling. It's one or the other, y'all. They could be calling now, because you got to think. All the NFL teams got all eyeballs on us. Every one of them sorry teams who need a quarterback, they have eyeballs on us. They are looking at us. They are watching us. They seeing the defensive players. They seeing Travis Hunt on defense. They seeing Travis Hunt on offense. So they saying, well, who called these plays to put Travis Hunt in that position? Rob Livingston, that guy. TC, what's good? Miss Kimball, what's happening? Hold on. Platinum, what's good? Lee, what's happening? CB, you say your show is positive and authentic, and you wouldn't start talking about politics and message show up. What you talking about? Oh, you say, man, I was on the podcast with a former Buff lineman who was real big in Colorado. He and his co-host started talking about, oh man, they be on that. I'll be studying all that. TC, what's good? You say we want them to prosper and advance. And correct. That's what you want. And Coach Prime giving you the opportunity, baby. Ball out with me. Stay. Because we want you to stay. But if you dip, hey, you done ball so hard, we going to get somebody else. So basically the situation already right, y'all. If he did, we gonna get somebody that's gonna still come in and do what they do. CB, you say that's why I follow. I appreciate it. Jennifer, you say not too much on the Raiders now. Dallas Cowboys. You know, they might fire their coach. You know, Bob, what about this? What about this, Bob? Oh, my goodness, Bob. What? Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones, he wants to win. What if he takes the whole Colorado staff and they move to the NFL? Or, because you know Prime going to take his staff. He already got an OC that was in the NFL and a DC that was a safeties coach in the NFL. They going to talk about it, y'all. Listen, I know y'all don't, if Dallas fire them, that's something they going to talk about. If Dallas fire everybody on that staff, Bob, type it up about Deion Sanders in the NFL. Type it up. He'll take his whole staff. He'll leave everybody and draft Shador. And might even pay enough money to draft Travis. Yeah, you write it out. You write it out. I'm telling y'all. I am telling y'all. They gonna do it. Hey, Jay, you say, AMS. You said, yeah, they know what it's about happening. See, that's what I'm saying. And Bob, you know, they say they have 150. What they say, like 1,000 years of NFL experience. Well, let's bring it to the NFL then. You got Warren Sapp, Damian Lewis, Pat Shermer. Why not? Bring the whole staff. Come on, Prime, we'll give you what you want. You can run it. You can be the GM. You can run it. Yo, I'm just giving y'all different scenarios that people gonna talk about. If Dallas fire everybody, y'all don't think Deion name coming up this year? It's coming up. Last night we was at the barbershop and my barber said they're thinking about getting rid of the Dolphins head coach. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. This thing getting real. P. Highland, appreciate it. You said, family, please be respected. Appreciate it. Let me see where I was at. Trying to run through everybody. SC, what's good? SAR, you say he can make the same money as a head coach but I don't think he want to be a head coach at college. He strike me as an NFL guy, long as he stayed. And you say I hope Coach Livingston finds so much satisfaction at the college level that he'll end up staying and see you. Listen, y'all, all this stuff gonna come on what offers come on the table, and also what him and his wife talking about. Hey, babe, I really like it here in Colorado. I don't want to leave. I know Dallas has fired everybody and they're offering you a contract. I don't want to live in Dallas. I kind of like it in the Colorado. Or you got it. Where he's saying, babe, I really want to go back to the NFL. I just like the NFL schedule. Let's go. You never know, and you never know what offer's coming. I just know he everybody talking about him right now. He too big time that they ain't talking about him. So they talking about him. It's just what's gonna happen. What is gonna happen? G, you say I'm gonna propose my girlfriend at Utah. Hey, I don't know if you playing or not, but do your thing, boy. Congrats in advance. Hey, Mike, what's happening at college football? Hey, I'm watching the Texas Tech game versus Iowa State with y'all, if y'all want to do that. Jennifer, you say the city of Boulder was a beautiful. Yeah, it is. D-Bell, you say let the defense put up 6 lockdown victories and he can move on. Hey, I take all that. M. Cannon, but I want him to stay. Lisa, you say Colin, but he has a young family. I believe he will stay. They could, but that NFL that NFL DC, and he might, y'all, Rob Livingston strike me as a guy that want to be a head coach in the NFL. He just do. OD, you say solid, because think about it, all the young coaches in the NFL right now, come on, man, Rob gonna be ready. You say solid coach who knows his players and their strength, that's what I'm saying. Pete, what's happening? Hey, always. P. Allen, appreciate it. Shake hands with this. You say Livingston might was the NFL, but his wife probably loves CU. We gonna find out. We gonna find out. Fall out. You say high turnover of coaches is normal. Think about all the coaches that come through. That's what I'm saying. Nick Saban, under his belt, he kept guys ready. So when you dip, I got one ready. Dip, I got one ready. So that's all Coach Prime gonna have to do that. Copeland, what's good? You say, man, I thought this was breaking news. Thank God it ain't the DC. Nah. You know I put a question mark on it because I know they coming. Lisa Thompson, you say, Colin, even if it looks good, it may not be good offer. We gonna find out. I believe somebody gonna offer that man. We gonna find out what he really gonna do. Is he here for 2 years and gone? Is he here for 3 years and gone? Is he here for a long time? We gonna find out though. Cause if he keep balling, and then also you gotta strike while the iron is hot. He hot right now. What if man, he hot, y'all. You know the saying, you gotta strike while you're hot. And he hot. King, what's good? Ramon J, you say we are blessed by Coach Livingston. Say less, bro. You know it. Jennifer, you say the Pats NFL reputation precedes him. He's not going back to the NFL. I realize this may be, I don't know. I think he might, if the opportunity comes. Let me see. Caught on camera. You say, I think another college team gonna show. They might, but I don't think he's going to college. I think the NFL, y'all, he stayed in the league for a long time. He only coached college like a year or two, and he was gone. Like, because if he, listen, y'all, listen. If he really wanted to be in college, he would have stayed a college coach. He didn't want that. He went to be a scout and start work. He worked his way up from a scout to be a coach in the NFL. This man wants something big. I think Rob Livingston wants to be an NFL head coach. And this opportunity with Deion Sanders was the biggest you could ask for. He could have been the DC right now in Indiana. Nobody wouldn't care about it. The DC head coach Prime, boy, you got the whole spotlight. I can. You say, good morning, what's happening? You say, hey, two gonna leave. Kevin, what's happening? You say he's not. Y'all don't think this man, I ain't saying he going, but I know they gonna be on him. They gonna put it in his face to talk about it. Speed Life, you say he was already in the NFL. I think Livingston, no, Livingston wanted the defensive coordinator spot, to run it, and to eventually be a head coach. He moved for him. You can't get no better than Prime. And you turn around, you gotta thank Coach Prime. You gotta thank Coach for him. Hey, listen, I got this, and this. 7 to 10 guys that can go to the NFL. 7 to 10 guys that can go to the NFL. 7 to 10 guys that can go to the NFL on defense. My offense already fine. You come get my defense right. Watch how the NFL see you. So I'm thinking, he came, he doing. He came, he doing. He came, he doing. He came, he doing. Y'all, Rob Livingston, to me, wants to be an NFL head coach. Rob Livingston, to me, wants to be an NFL head coach. So I'm thinking his own. I'm thinking his own. Almighty, you say, I got a question, Colin. Do you think CU can become a coaching destination like Miami? What? Yes. Because Coach Prime, him, they coming. And way we win it is really on. Ace in the cut, you said Rich George gonna counter every offer. He better. They better drop everything on the table for him. Rob Livingston is him, y'all. We are witnessing a future NFL head coach. I don't think he really want college like that. Just Deion, y'all got to understand, Deion Sanders was the perfect opportunity, perfect timing to make his way back to get what he want out of NFL. Now, maybe the deal's so sweet, he really like it and kick it, but, yo, I got one of my friends, well, both my friends, and they both my business partners. They like getting it. Now, they have little thoughts about, hey, I like to stay here for 2 or 3 years, then do this, 2 or 3 years, then do that. Them boys be ready. Kevin, you say, yeah, I will stay losing 3 games, and I hope. Corey, what's good? You say if he wanted to be an NFL coach, why lead the NFL? Because he wanted to be a DC. And the only way you get to be a DC is prove you're a DC. Nobody was giving him that opportunity. The Bengals didn't give it to him. They had who they had. Now he has the opportunity. Now he got the spotlight. Now he like, what's up? Now he like, what's up? NFL, what's up? You can't say I ain't no DC. I ran a defense. And we ran the pro style with, you know, making it fit college. Yo, I think he got everything he need to go back. Mo, you say Livingston is smart. In my opinion, he will not make a move premature. Nah, he won't. He won't. He won't. But y'all gotta think. Go look him up and see how long he was at coaching at college. He only coached at college like this. Bop, bop. How long he was in the NFL? Boom. Wow. That's how long he was in the NFL, and this how long he was in college. So, hey, somebody in the NFL he loved because he never came back until the perfect opportunity. P. Allen, you say CU is a college version of IGM, in my opinion. We sure stacking it up. And you say, and he coaches from the sidelines rather than upstairs. See? Point, you say, I think Livingston will be there until he wins. No. Livingston ain't worried about no natty. He want to win one, but he worried about no natty. He got defensive coordinator by his name. And they balling. Man. Mr. Miami, you said Oklahoma and Florida gonna offer him too? Ooh. Hey, y'all, this thing about to get real. This thing about to get real. D. White, you say, is his staff getting paid? Well, you know the DC gonna make money anyways, but y'all listen, y'all, this man came by himself to Colorado and done it. So imagine he say, hey, I've been watching this guy for a long time. I really like him. I've been really like him. You know, me and him talk ball, him and him talk ball. Man, that man probably already looked at everybody he want to bring with him. He getting cash. See, Mitchell, you say to me, the smart move is to stay and become a college head coach. Nah, y'all looking at it just from because he came down. Y'all gotta look at it as he was in college ball and left. He only came back to be a DC. Only came back for a DC. Only came back. Hey, Hall, you say I wish CU was playing on my birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I want to say happy birthday to you. Hey, listen, I be sounding so good. I need a contract. I want to say happy birthday to you. I need a contract for singing. Boy, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm going to go R&B. So when you hear me singing, just know that's my R&B stuff. Jay, you say, so who the new DC? I think George Hilo would get it, or Danzy, or they going to reach back to the NFL. I think they'll reach back to the NFL. I think they like how this thing go. And you say, keep my day job? Man, listen, y'all know I be sounding good. You know I sound so good. Good. Hey, I be getting down, know. KN, you say Coach Livingston speaks very highly of Coach Mathis, the DB coach, calling red zone plays. Could this be a hint that on Mathis filling in? That's a great question. It could. It could. It very well could. Because if I'm Coach Prime, I got everybody in the pot. Look, hey, you got defensive coordinator dreams, lock in. And you just got position dreams, I still need you to lock in with the DC stuff. So we all locking in. And we listening and we learning. So when the next man up, we good. We'll be good. P Money, you say people forget Livingston coaching elite defensive backs in the NFL prior. That's what I'm saying. He ready. This man is ready. Oh, listen. Y'all know this. Y'all know how people do stuff. You need experience. Well, how do I get the experience if y'all don't give it to me? Well, you got to figure out how you're gonna get the experience. And then when the word got round that Prime was looking for a DC, somebody hit Prime up and say, Coach Prime, we got a guy up here by the name of Rob Livingston. This guy is coach. This guy can coach. And he coached safeties. And your son plays safety. He can get your son ready for the NFL. He can get your son for the NFL. You already got Pat Shermer for your son at quarterback, NFL. Rob Livingston, I've been with the best DBs in the NFL. Deion Sanders, I think he's a great hire. Yeah. Smart. Deion Sanders, he's so smart. Woo, put him on the chalkboard. Put him on there. He's gonna he will coach the offensive pants off. Yeah. That man can coach. But why y'all ain't never gave him a shot in the NFL? Now, coach, you know good and well the NFL, you need experience. So we're gonna let you have him. We're gonna let you have him. You get him. You get him. Watch what he do for you. And when you get him, we're going to get him back. You're going to give him to us back. We're taking him back. And you better not say nothing about it. You better have your next man up. We're coming to get him. So y'all listen to what I'm telling you. Go click in Rob Livingston. Go look at his history. He played safety in college. He coached in college for this long. How long? This long. How long he was in the NFL? How long in college? So y'all tell me where y'all think that man want to be at. I'm just saying. And listen, I ain't trying to force him out. I'm just telling y'all, get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready. X, you say, I ain't gonna lie. You wild thinking NFL talk. Nah, why they ain't? Who Prime is to them? They good. They living. I figured out something, man. Once you at a certain level, everybody you gonna operate on different. I see it. I see it. Lisa, you say you either gonna be in faith or out of faith. Hey, always, ain't it? Kevin, you said Rob Livingston is being groomed. Yeah. Nah. I think he want NFL. It's just something about him strike me as an NFL guy. Matter of fact, y'all don't even think about it. Pat Shermer was never coming to college. Never. Prime got him to come. Prime probably got on the phone. Hey, Pat, talk to him. Hey, this Pat Shermer. Yeah. Hey, listen, Rob, listen. Just come add DC to your name. Come add defensive coordinator to your name. I'm still connected. You know, your Bengals still connected. We gonna talk for you to get back to that league. You ain't got to worry about that. You gonna go back to the league, boy. Just come help us ball out. Come help us get it on track. Come help us guide this thing in the right direction. We good. Because real talk, y'all, me and my business partner always talked about this. Now, this a question that may have been asked at the beginning when Coach Prime got there, but nobody never talked about it. Nobody never talked about this. But Deion Sanders had a defensive coordinator the defensive coordinator that came with from Jackson State. Now, I saw the Jackson State, but I didn't get to just watch them because they weren't on TV like that. But my business partner loved black college football. So the HBCU, because he played in it, he loved it. I watched it for Willie Simmons at FAM and for Deion Sanders, right? But you really couldn't see their games because it went on like that. So my business partner played defense at linebacker and was a big-time linebacker, right? He said, Colin, why Deion Sanders didn't hire, what's that dude name? Ain't his name Dennis Thurman? Why Coach Prime never hired Dennis Thurman? He said, Dennis Thurman, I think that's his name, Coach Thurman, or Coach T, that left and went to Hawaii to be a defensive coordinator. He said he was him. So why did he not hire him? Coach Prime had bigger dreams. I don't know why, but he had bigger dreams. So I'm just telling y'all, this thing gonna get real. Ralph, you say he went to William & Mary just like Coach Tomlin. Yep, I think you're right. The NFL is reaching back and gonna get him. Bam, there you go. I told you he was only in college for this long. He was in the NFL for... So if he really wanted college like that, he wouldn't have came. He came back for DC. Y'all got to watch the moves, man. Listen, you got to watch the moves. You got to just see where life taking you. Because he got plans, he got dreams. I think that man want to be an NFL coach, NFL head coach eventually, but a defensive coordinator at the NFL level. Kevin, you say pick Livingston because he the right fit. That too. And he was young enough, because you know the saying is you can't teach people like that. You can teach a young guy what he need to do. You can mold him. He's moldable right now. He's moldable. James, you say, I think he's gonna stay one more year. He could. He very well could. I'm just telling y'all, we might as well get the talk out now. So when the names start coming up later, y'all don't get scared. Like, nobody never talked to us about it. Nobody never talked to us about Rob Livingston leaving. Nah, I'm telling y'all now, because he never left the NFL until the right situation came. Well, the right situation in the NFL might be co-defensive coordinator, might be all the way defensive coordinator. So, hey, Dana, you say that Bob tell me? You know Bob hit me up. Bob, they want us to know about, did you tell Colin? Is it Colin or Colin? I think his name is Colin, but we're just going to call him Colin anyways. We're not going to care. What he's going to do? What can he do? He can't do nothing about it. So we're going to call him Colin. Yeah, so Colin, yeah, I said it. I know his name is Colin, but I'm going to call him Colin. All right, Colin is talking about Rob Livingston to the NFL. Did you tell him about it? Oh. Also, the Dolphins, the Jaguars, the Raiders, Tennessee, the Giants. Oh. They may need one. Well, hey, Rob Livingston, you know, hey. Rob Livingston, very smart. Type that up. Type it up now. Y'all, I'm just giving y'all a heads up. So when the offseason hits and Prime win like 10 games, this thing can get real. This thing can get real. Hey, it is what it is, y'all. D-Bell, Kurt, you say he has a 3-year contract. Now, y'all know y'all got to stop with that contract stuff, because you know they will fire you if you trash. So just the way as you can get fired if you trash, you can take a job if you balling. Jay, you say Colin, got that hidden agenda Prime at the Florida team. I understand why you think everybody. Listen, Bob, they're asking about Prime going to Florida. What do you want to tell them? Well, let them know that he's not going to University of Florida anymore. I think Florida doesn't want to pay that much of a buyout. They're going to let DJ Lagway, you know, it looks like they might turn the corner. And if they make a bowl game, we're going to let him stay at Florida. But you know what? We can type up the mess up Coach Prime recruits. We can type up that Florida State will offer Prime anything he wants. Anything. If Prime want to say the sky is pink, we're going to tell everybody the sky is pink. Yeah. Write him up for Florida State. And then in the NFL, write him up for the Cowboys if they fire everybody. Say that he's going to move his whole staff. Yeah. We got to stop this Deion Sanders mess. The man looks like he's about to take over college football. You know what? Just take Rob Livingston from him. See what he does. Listen, y'all. Put it like this. But let's be real. Y'all tell me. Appreciate that, JB. Appreciate that. Hey, y'all tell me. How long do you think Rob Livingston gonna stay? Y'all tell me. How long do you believe Rob Livingston will stay? How long will he stay? You got to tell me. Kevin, you say next season is a natty. Anthony, you say 2 or 3 years. Kurt, you say 3. Ed, you say 1 more. Mo, you say 2 more seasons. C, y'all say 2 years. TC, you say you tell Bob Texas bound. That too. Jay, you say 2 more. Kevin, you say I give Rob Livingston. I don't know what Q mean, but you might have been 1 more. Tex, you say he should stay for at least 3? That's a lot now. Corey, you say 3. Y'all saying a lot of years. Do y'all see how fast Sean Lewis and his crew came? How many years they did? 1. How many years Coach Prime did at Jackson State? 2. How many years they gave Willie Taggart at Florida State? 1.5. Y'all, the clock be ticking. James, y'all say 1 more? The clock be ticking. Ken, you say 2 and 3, especially with the big wins? Just confirms consistency. You say next season it is it, film. JB, you say a minimum of 1 more. Y'all, I think right now Coach Prime would love for him to stay. But at the same time, I also believe Coach Prime would gracefully, well, not gracefully buy, but he'll try to win it over. But I think Coach Rob Livingston having 10 wins and the defense show up the next 4 games, and if we get in the Big 12 championship or we tap whoever we play, that's a hard task for us for that man not to go. Y'all got to think somebody, one of these owners in the NFL saying, well, hey, I like winning over here, and I'm tired of losing. You know what? I've been watching Deion Sanders down there in Colorado, and I like that defensive coordinator he got. His name is Rob Livingston. I went and looked him up, and he never really was a college guy like that. I think we're going to have to put some money into him. Yeah. Hey, don't get in there and talk about it with the other owners, because I don't want them to try to sign him as a co-defensive coordinator and pay him a lot of money. Hey, go find out what does his kids and wife need. We'll pay them too. I'm tired of losing. I am absolutely tired of losing, and Rob Livingston looks like a winner. So, hey, go call him up and tell him we can make him we can make him a real good deal. Yeah, and we'll take care of his kids' education. He doesn't have to put anything towards their education. We'll pay for that. Yeah, we'll tell him we'll give him a 5-year contract. So if anything ever happens, he still gets paid. Yeah, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this thing finna get real. Y'all better get ready. Jermaine, You say we talking about something, they're gonna make a movie. What? A straight movie. Kevin, you say plus Florida State needs him. Hey, need him bad, don't it, Kurt? You said Coach Prime built, hey, sure enough. Lisa, you say Coach Prime done already talked. Hey, they out there getting it. Then you say if the Bucks made the playoffs, they come. Listen, 10 wins they coming for this man. Prime went from, y'all know the real people looking at this thing. Hey, Prime had, Colorado had 1 win in 22, 4 wins in 23, and 10 plus wins in 24. Oh, I got to have him. I got to have it. Hey, JB, all right, let's ride. Hey, y'all, hey, D. Smith, you say, do you think Florida State go after Coach Prime? Technically, no, but people with these typing hands, yes, but really technically, no. Hey, look, y'all, blessings to y'all. I'm going to come back on later today, and we're going to ride out some point today. I want to catch me a little high school game tonight. You say Texas will pay him good. That's what I'm telling you. P. Allen, I'm going to go on that channel. I don't know. I got to start. I don't know. I'm going to go back over there. Hey, blessings to y'all. I'll come back on sometime later today. Hey, holla, holla, holla.